Hey guys, checking in real quick. I wanted to start talking about fascia and what fascia means to our bodies. Hopefully you know a little bit about it, and if not, I can explain more. But right now, I'm just gonna kind of jump in before I talk about it in depth. So, fascia is something that's super important in your daily life. It can second your immune system, especially if you have a compromised immune due to medical issues, or say you're like me with mixed connective tissue disease or Ehlers-Danlos and things with connective tissue disease from genetics. Fascia is a great way to keep our bodies as healthy as possible when our joint and muscular system is off. Some of us are born that way. Either way, our fascia seconds that. So what a great thing to do is add in fascial release therapy. So fascia is basically connective tissue that runs throughout your whole entire body. Now, if you have connective tissue disease, you might not heal as well with wound healing. You might have hypermobility in your joints. You might have vascular issues. You might have tons of things because, again, that's all through the connective tissue system. So I've recently come to terms and have found out about a diagnosis of mine that would benefit greatly from fascia release, which is something I already do, but didn't know how effective it was going to be for me inside and outside the gym. So I started learning about fascia release because I work out. And when we do too much work to one area, or we have trauma in an area, or surgery, or something happens to parts of our body, the fluid-like system through our body becomes like glue and stiffens, therefore needing fascia. So one of the things I want to show you an example of what happens when our fascia is tight and when we don't have healthy connective tissue, or when there's a connective tissue issue. Now maybe somebody might want to get fascia release done because, kid, please stop. Thank you. Because they work out a lot and they've lost, the plumpness of their breasts, and they want to have breast implants. So you would have fascial release therapy on the chest and the pecs and deltoid everywhere to make sure it's soft enough to place the implants in and it all to work out. Now, that's just one reason to have, and probably the least important reason, but definitely helpful reason to do fascial therapy. So, this is going to cut off on me before I get to begin something, so I'm just going to touch base. So there's all different types of fascial release. Here's just a quick and easy one. Okay, let's get to the fun part. What does fascial release look like? So for me, I have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, and I never healed properly after a surgery that took place on my stomach, therefore leaving gaps that are empty and other gaps that are empty. So fascial release for me, break out the little tool, so kind of pulling through, really working on those areas where the scar tissue is really lumped up, because the scar tissue is actually surrounded by fascia, and my fascia is traumatized, so it's very tight. And when that tightness goes away, it helps, some people for cellulite. I'm hoping for mine, it's going to release some of that scar tissue and bring it down, making it a little bit more even. See how we have these big gaps here? That's going to make it a little more even. Okay. Other ways, right down your arm. And you'll see it. It leaves these little marks. You really want to get in there. Wear that fascia through. And make it liquid again. And giving yourself about 5 minutes a day, you should see some results pretty quickly and feel them. Your fascial system is just so important. It's like reflexology on the feet, which if you're not doing, I do recommend rubbing your feet and toes every day and focusing on the soles and the arches and really putting some time and effort in, and just letting the parts of your body that don't get enough touching, so to say, really get some relief and release. So this looks odd, and I understand that, but over time, so guys, that is my mini tutorial. Obviously do your thighs, and you want to get right into it. It'll take away the cellulite, strengthen the skin, get the collagen moving, producing a lot more visible result and internal result. Now, again, this isn't just for people who work out. This isn't just for people with connective tissue disease. Everyone can benefit from this. You don't have to spend $80 on one of these, by the way. They come in all different sizes, all different strengths. I went for one that's a little bit more intense because, hey, there's a lot of fascia to break down right here. And when I break through that, you guys will actually be able to see that there's a lot more definition than it allows me to show because of all the tight fascia under there. That is like a glue-like substance at this point that allows me to get no visible results. So, if you've had trauma to the belly or any part of your body, again, this is Motivated by Mandy, coming to you with rare disease information and rare information to cure disease. Please use it wisely. I hope you enjoyed my video. Find me on YouTube, find me on Facebook, find me on Insta. Motivated by Mandy. Let's get rolling.